Welcome back guys to Final Fantasy 13-3, where we stand before what looks to be the wreckage of the Proudclad. Even though it has a red dot on it, so we know it probably will be active. It's blocking the way after all, but we nearly missed a treasure chest. Better pick that up. So before every boss we usually do this thing, or every boss that we know what's going on, we usually do this thing where we always check our leveling up. It's always good to go in there with the maximum stats you can have available to you. That makes common sense, does it not? So we'll go back for more 10,000 point buffs like strength 60, HP 175, another strength 60. So look how much we just picked up then alone. And I didn't have enough to, just like barely enough to reach the HP 200, because we could be reaching 7k HP with people soon. That'd be pretty nice. What do we got on the medic roll? More 10,000 point buffs. Magic 40, cool. Our magic and strength stat are relatively the same, but she definitely did reach 7k HP, so that's nice. Stop goes over there. Any more abilities around? Doesn't look like it. And what would be the ability I haven't used with you? Ravager, of course. We started off that way because Hope has Last Resort up here. Now, while I'd love to go for that write-off, it's actually more profitable for a boss to go along this way for the 10,000 point ones. Pick up more HP and magic. Or magic 36 in fact, when we can get to it. Magic 36, strength, HP and magic 40 would probably be the best way to go. Pick up the ability later on. With yet more stats, we step into another boss. Let's go.
Looks like no one was spared.
He really wants us dead.
They say no one was spared, but is Yaag Rosch alive in there or not? What is going on with this? Muon Blaster? That hurt a bit. You definitely will be a good one to scan, sir. What are we looking at here? Still status immune to everything. Loads of HP, absolutely gallons of stuff. We can't get an imperil on him even. More or less it's about buffing ourselves up until we're at a point where we can just destroy. We can stagger pretty fast, but we need a lot of healing. Otherwise, because the Muon Blast is just draining HP off us quite nastily. Keep chucking debuffs at him to keep his stagger bar up. Just while I get the extra bit of healing from light there. That definitely sounded like someone speaking. That said and done, let's get some big AoE heals off. Aerial defense mode? Oh, that's just not fair. I wanted to stagger you, sir, and launch you. You can't just have another mode. Can alter own form was one of the things hidden until that moment. Didn't know that was coming, because we could have had stagger and launch going on. We're charging something as well, so I'm a bit worried about that. You're not doing some kind of one-shot attack, are you, sir? Can we get debuffs on you when you're staggered? No, you're not like one of them. Immune to all status elements is one of his markers. I don't know what kind of charging you're at now, sir. I prefer you not to be charging at all. The funny thing is, you can definitely hear Yaag taking the damage. Get out of our way! You have ridiculous HP and we can't debuff you for a quick kill. Do you not know how irritating that is? Now that's just not fair. Okay, you debuffed yourself now. That's interesting. Maybe get some dispels. It appears we can't dispel him either. So now he's doing insane damage. We need to get some healing pumping out, otherwise that's it.
Enough out of you.
What's going on with this?
You want some?
We obviously have to get him staggered again with a D-shell and D-protect on him. And then just deal some crazy damage, but... Man, he's dealing some damage right back out, and he's still charging up. We get the stagger up, will he stop charging? He's definitely lumping for a fair bit more damage now, but still. The charging sign is very dodgy, and I'm a bit worried about what it might mean. The real question is, can we get the kill before the stagger finishes? I think we've definitely got enough HP to last as long as whatever was charging doesn't actually come into effect. As long as my other guys keep driving up the chain gauge. We should be able to get him now. A bit worried about what he was charging there, but with 3 minutes and 33 seconds, another 100,000 CP added to our totals, we finally take him down and get ourselves something new on the spoils list. A new shop, that looks like?
Rosch, it's over.
One of my soldiers. I see.
Why are you doing this, Rosch? I mean, haven't you done enough?
Enough. Under Fal'cie orders, I've orchestrated mass murder, all to answer the fears of a panicked populace. For a people utterly dependent on the Fal'cie. It was the only solution I could offer. Even if that solution was a farce.
Then, you knew the Fal'cie were using us?
I believed their rule was best for Cocoon's present and future prosperity. But it seems I misjudged their benevolence. If this is my punishment, I accept it.
So, you're just gonna let everything go to hell, is that it?
You're right. One thing remains. This is SciComm Director Rosch. Attention all SciComm and Guardian Corps units. Suspend Fal'cie operations. I repeat, suspend Fal'cie operations. All units should focus their efforts on evacuating the civilian population. I do not issue this order as an absolute. You are free to make the choice.
Rosch!
Go! You're here to save Cocoon, aren't you? Or was that a farce as well?
Stay alive. We'll see you when it's over.
I'll trust in your humanity, Fal'cie. The fate of Cocoon is in your hands. This is my end. The end which I have chosen.
Yaag Rosch makes an honourable sacrifice there, which kind of brings to reality the fact that all the humans we've killed so far in this whole entire Let's Plays have all been pawns of the Fal'cies, completely against their own decisions, completely against anything like that. Now it's kind of somewhat up to them in some senses that they let themselves be subjugated in such a fashion and let their choices be taken away from them. But still, it's kind of bad that literally every enemy we've faced of a humanoid persuasion has not necessarily ever been evil, just following orders of a corrupt regime. Anyway, we can't go around the side, so it appears we're going straight down the elevator. So let's get going. Descend into the heart of Eden Hall. Yes, we will. So we're finally in Eden Hall, Orphan's Cradle, and a massive room awaits us, whatever this is, whatever this may be.
Where's the Cavalry?
If they made it this far, we'll see them soon enough.
Not them two. They're all Cie'th.
This is it. A lot of dreams died to get us here, and we can't let it be for nothing.
You said it. It's not just our future we're fighting for.
We'll do it for everyone. Fal'cie rule ends here.
Daisley, we're coming for you!
Snow always taking the lead, but the cavalry troops stand around us. We could dodge them, but I say, even though they've got their instant death KO spells, let's put them out of their misery, as honour to them more or less as warriors. So we've got our preemptives going down, however I still think it might be better to do something along the lines of Smart Bomb. Stagger them this way with a big gas spell. We can get everything to stick on straight away after all. So that means even when they come down like this, We can at least put an end to one very, very fast. Well, I say that, we haven't got the buff that we normally would have. So that's proving kind of interesting here. Bit worried about the instant death ability that they can do. It seems we've got fog on literally all of them.
Appreciate it.
We should be safe, apart from this guy here, of course. Let's get our haste up and our debuffs. Doesn't look like they're going for instant death spells, that's for sure. Imperil on that guy. We've already got Imperil on this guy. We've got fog on him now, so we shouldn't be able to cast anything nasty on us anymore. We've got the buffs that we were after. Hope's got his blooming 2k magic plus. So definitely starting off in a buffing, possibly Saboteurist paradigm is always the best thing to do to kill these guys fast, even with the quick staggers going in there. But there's a pack of 4, and that might be a lot harder. Seem to be one a different colour from the rest, mind you, but that's just because they constantly change colours.
You want some?
Even odds to get rid of any debuffs that come on. We need a lot of fast, big debuffs. Sloga's probably the best one of the lot for that. Fogger being next makes sense as well. Close off the threat of instant death.
Down you go. Thank you.
It seems it can still be cast by some of the guys out there. Definitely seems that it's on literally most of them, if not all, because otherwise the buffs wouldn't be cycling through. That guy can't cast any physical abilities, so let's make sure he's fogged as well. We are definitely shutting them down nice and slowly here, once we'll get the Brave and Lightning and all that up. We'll be able to hit them with some big debuffs. It seems more than anything we're just changing around from the normal ones. I'd rather get something like that one so we can finish one off.
You're gonna swerve.
Sacrifice A, you're number 1. But we haven't got Imperil up on him, which would have been the next best thing to get. It seems like they're all blocked from attacking. So we'll take that and run with it. Securing safety over the instant deaths being first is definitely the way to go, that's for sure. Alright, there's another target down. For this one, Smart Bomb might be best to change to again. He protects Imperils and everything on him. Means the big elemental spells from our Ravagers can come in and deal the good jazz. With Imperil on, things die very, very fast from our spellcasters. So maybe we want to run with the Smart Bomb paradigm after the original buff up. Make sure to keep the debuffs coming in, lock down their spellcasting ability. But farewell to you, Ranger Corps. Hopefully Rick Gear survived. He was pretty damn cool.
looks like a gate to Grand Pulse.
A last gift from Bartandalus?
If we're gonna run away, now's our chance.
So, guys, which way we going?
Say which way we going, but okay, that's Grand Pulse by the look of it. That's where we landed with our ship. What on earth is this over here? All that over there. Is that Grand Pulse as well? No, that's Cocoon? Yeah, that looks like Cocoon. Does it say if we get near? Return to Edenhall, okay. So there's one all the way back there as well. But what's this one facing forward? Even though our objective point is over there, what on earth is this one? This one is unavailable at this time. Right, so we have places to go. Back if we want to go train up. Over there if we want to go train up. I guess there are all ways we can gain more experience. It's given us an what on earth word was I trying to say then? It's given us an option, not an objection. It's not an objective. Flee if we want to. In the spirit of checking out every nook and cranny, what's along here? In fact, what is along here? What on earth is going on? Seems like a crazy pathway has been built out of nowhere. So that's our objective. We have to get to that lady over there. Is that just as simply as walking over here? Yeah, what is that? What is going on in this place? Hello? So we have to chase you down, possibly? So we stand on either one of these and they travel on their own. Okay. The treasure chests and everything else. What a crazy place. 20 Sea King's beards? Okay. Pokemon beards, cool. And enemies... Oh, I was about to say old, but that's definitely new. What are you, sir, Dagonite? After Sea King, that's pretty topical, because you sound like Dragonite. Oh, no matter what, if there's a one-on-one fight, I don't see you living very long. In fact, we've got an extra 10,000 CP now to spend, haven't we? Sea King's beard again. Another pack of beasties. Maybe we can get preemptive on these if we're just a little bit patient. Because at least they went down pretty fast when we hit them that way.
Keep out of it. Take this.
Blitzes and Fundagas, what we like. More Fundagas, send them up in the sky. And AoE them to death. 17 seconds for a pack of monsters is never bad. But I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys, with a little bit of leveling. Because, of course, we got more Crystarium points for Fang and all that jazz. So, yes, if you don't want to see the leveling, you can say farewell here. I'll say goodbye to you guys. But if you love the leveling and you love to stay for that, we're going to do a big level up session involving the other guys as well. We're just going to zip through their Crystarium gauges as fast as possible. More stats for the future, after all. God knows we need it from now on. So these stats up here aren't very good. So we might go for other things at strength 20. We'll stop go up there. Any kind of bigger denominations? I guess that might be better in other kind of climates. Strength 20. Let's pick and choose the strength and the HP, I feel. Always good things to pick up. Mind you, Fang has over 2,000 strength now. Quite ridiculous. Any big HPs apart from the HP 100s? No, it just looks like HP 100's the thing. Oh, a new talent, reprieve that we were heading towards, but not enough CP. Right, we've already completely cleaned out your Ravager, haven't we? So what else is there left? Commando we were doing. HP 150 I think is a very good pickup. We're also getting into your medic. So let's pick up what we can in here. HP 200. More HP. Lush. So lightning's pretty packed when it comes to HP. In fact, strength 30 up here is a pretty tasty little offering. So I'll take that. Very balanced stats on her still. What we have to review? Ravager, will we not? And we passed 2,000 magic with you and I never even realised. So what we got up here? Strength 15 we don't need. Magics and all that are nice, however. HP... I think HP I'll pick up as... Oh, we'll get last resort for you, sir. We won't be able to get it right now. We'll be able to get it in the future, that's for sure. We'll definitely start heading up towards it. So, it's the main guys with 700,000 CP. Oh my god, they've got tons. So we're just going to zip through their kind of builds, no problem at all. By just holding down the A button and pointing in directions. Leveling as fast as possible. What we got here? Maximum HP increases. Stat-wise, of course, Saz is always kind of lacking. Always a sad thing for him, more or less. We'll pick up what we can. So first of all, we'll go through all the middle bits, unless there's any abilities or skills, which it doesn't seem like there is any new ones. Just because that's the maximum points per stats. However, we have Protect and Shell over here, so we're definitely going to pick them up. So it appears that Hope gets Haste, and he gets Protect and Shell to make him more rounded out as well. So Ravager should have his special ability. Where are we looking for that then? Up here? No HP. Ah, it's a little bit long by the look of it. The main thing Saz gets a lot of is generally HP, which is Cold Blood. Unleash a devastating volley of gunfire. Chain bonus effect varies by situation. I don't really use the abilities we have got too much so far. It's a really, really strange thing. Look how low his stats are. It's kind of ridiculous. Hope being a healer as well is just so much more versatile for the overall support. Right, let's pick up his commando middle section. Nice and quick. It is literally every second node for him seems to be some form of HP. It's like his main stat is HP. He hasn't got bangles or anything on him and he's still got a load of it. So we'll just pick up what we can now from the rest of the stuff. And use up his remaining CP. Nothing really special got for Saz there. We got his ability. We got Protect and Shell. But overall, he's strangely enough one of the better characters earlier on because of haste and the offensive buffs. But later on, he's just fairly weak. And it's just a bit sad that he comes out as that kind of character. What's that? Ruingar. So we did get another ability there. That's all his commando's done. I think that is. Every single one according to list. Synergist. Just pick up what we can. Strength 10. So we're not that far from maxing Crystarium Grids again, which would be really good if we go into the final boss with full Crystarium Grids. Savage sure you, little missy, considering that's your main role in general. That and healer. Well, I guess Ravager probably carries your special ability. Unless it's all the way over here, which has Death. Her special ability is the one-hit kill spell. Used for a lot of late game kind of strategies if you want to farm a bit earlier than having full stats. Or used to get yourself hold of things like the growth egg so you can stat up earlier. But Vanille does actually get stats when she levels up, unlike Saz. So watch her magic stat just grow. It's Strength's a bit useless for us to pick up for her, so we may as well go for another roll. See if there's any new spells for you, madame. Probably is, looking by the amount of prongs there is over here. No, not at all. Let's pick you up your main stats then. Her strength is pretty high, strangely enough. I always find that a bit odd when I look at it. Should be a lot lower than that, in my opinion. So I definitely like how the other guy's stats balance out. I mean, Lightning's very, very balanced for a Ravager, which means she can use strikes or magic spells, whether, well, whatever she chooses at the time, really. Whatever is needed. If something is immune to magic, she can always fall back on her strikes. Pick up whatever we can. Magic over here. You know what? Pick up the strength. We're just going to pick and choose a couple of lovely buffs. HP is always cool. And I love how Hope mainly just gets magic. He just gets a crap ton of magic and doesn't have to worry about any strength at all. It's nice how they build up that way. And just Snow left a level. Let's get to work on you. Your main role is Sentinel, of course, but your ability probably comes in the commando tree, if I had to guess. Just over here, it looks like. Which is Sovereign Fist. Crush foes with a ruinous blow, clearing chain gauges. Damage varies by situation. I don't know what situation that exactly means. Maybe the amount of chain gauge that is up there. As you can see, he gets an absolute ton of HP. He's just filling up on the stuff. Okay, what else for you, sir? Build up your Ravager. Any new spells? I think you do get new spells. Blizzaga. Water Gut. Some more Gar spells and lightning. Yet again, even more HP. Every second node seems to be a massive HP gain. Magic 30, Strength 30, HP 200. Stop, go over there. Let's head over to Sentinel. His last main ability and pick up the main stats. As you can see, yet again, the main stats seem to be HP. So he's going to quickly pass 8,000 HP, I think. Come on, next HP node, wherever that is. There we go. 8,000 exactly. 8,200. Let's pick him up some more. And some over there as well, making him our most healthy character by far. I don't understand why Saz gets so many HP nodes, or why his stat nodes are so low. But that's it for today, guys. That's all the leveling done for all our characters. Everything buffed up to the maximum it can be right now. Of course, not the maximum for the Crystarium level completely done. But we're nearly there. So we're heading towards the end of the game now. Thank you guys for watching. Tune in for more, and I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.